The Nigerian government increased fuel subsidy. The Nigerian government removed fuel subsidy on the 29th of May 2023, and the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said subsidy is gone. So now what happened? Why the jump of fuel price just like that? Immediately the president said fuel subsidy is gone. Most filling stations are selling at 660, 70, and we even had a report that some are selling 700 per liter. And we are close to Christmas. The prices of food, stuff, things has gone up. The inflation rate of Nigeria is above 25%, of which is affecting our economy. Now, the government and the APC-led administration are celebrating the fall of Naira from 1,300 to 1,000 thereabout. But the question here is this: what has the labor union done when this fuel subsidy was removed, when the people's mandate was rigged out? Now, that of the people's mandates cannot be talked much on, because when Labour comes in, they will say they are being partisans. But let's look into the fuel subsidy. Let's look at the inflation rate and the purchase of the presidential yachts and the SUV for the lawmakers, and also for the office of the first lady, which never existed in our constitution. Or even now, I don't know if the National Assembly have introduced that in our constitution without the knowledge of the public. But you will see that there was no any form of protest. There was no any form of agitation from the labor union. They continue to have this roundtable discussion with the president and APC-led administration, of which it never yielded into any, good for the people. But here is president of the labor union being assaulted by the governor. Now, this is not justify what the governor of Imo State did to him, but this is to call out, the labor union. If you are saying we should protest because you were assaulted, then what happened to Nigerians that have been assaulted by the government by increasing the fuel, removing the fuel subsidy, increasing the fuel price without, putting policies and putting measures to cushion the effect of the removal of the fuel subsidy? You remove fuel subsidy without any policy to reduce the effects of that on the masses. You went ahead to purchase vehicles worth millions of nairas, hundreds of millions for your lawmakers and even for your wife. Imagine supplementary budget that is to bring about things that that were not captured at the original budget. But then what happened? We have them, talking about presidential yachts, buying of vehicles for the wife of the president and all of that. What do you make of all these things? The protest that happened today at the international, at the airport in Abuja and across Imo State, I don't think is something that we need to do, except they're telling us that they want to just protest for everything just at once. This is what politicians does, and the NLC is doing the same. Anyway, before I go, look at this video by the TUC chairman, what he had to say about the commitment of the Hope Uzodinma administration and the communique that he sent to them.
It is wrong for him to have questioned the business that Comrade Joe Ajaero, president of NLC, had in Imo State. No, because Imo State is part of Nigeria. The Imo State chapter, the Imo State Council of NLC, is also part and parcel of the NLC at large. And also, not just NLC alone, even TUC was there. The Secretary General of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria led the delegation of TUC also to Imo State. And so it was a joint action. So it is unheard of for you to ask, what is the president of NLC doing in a state in Nigeria where you have Nigerian workers? I think anybody that is asking that does not really understand the modus operandi. And again, I think what you should ask him, Governor Hope Uzodinma, was that he has signed several communiques with the workers. He has signed several communiques with the NLC and TUC. He should bring that communique and show it to Nigerians and tick the items that he has closed out in the communique he signed. So if he brings that communique today and he has achieved even 10% of what is in that communique, he will have justification to talk. But as I can tell you, a lot of things in that communique that he signed, maybe we'll forward it to you.
Now, they had an agreement. They didn't fulfill that agreement. And now, here is it. He has been assaulted. We even learned that he flew out of the country for treatment, just like the Nigerian politicians. Then what happened? You are calling people to come and protest because you were assaulted, not because Nigerians were assaulted. You are not different from the politician. So in my own opinion, I don't think that protest is necessary, except they want to protest for the fact that we are having high cost of living and all of that, and telling the government, to reduce their, cost of living, as they tell Nigerians or ask Nigerians to, betten up and, try to understand with the government. What do you make of all these things? I remain Jay. Please subscribe if you have not done so, and see you in our next video. Thank you for watching.